Hey everyone, this is Rose and welcome to my random channel. This is going to be a random haul. There's going to be some beauty products and then some fashion and some accessories. So let me just get into it. If you're a subscriber of mine, I think I shared recently, or I think I've talked about this company before, but I absolutely love ordering things from Beautylish. There's just so many interesting, unique, and very personable benefits. Hopefully that makes sense. If you're curious as to what I'm talking about, definitely do your investigating and inquire on Beautylish. I have a few videos on them. They offer something called a lucky bag in the beginning of the year. And then I know I've done some hauls because this is like my third or fourth order from them. Their boxes are so detailed, tell you where they're packaged, which I think is San Francisco, and the person's name. And they're always nicely wrapped with a sticker, and they always include literature and tons of nice tissue paper, and I just love them. And then, when your package ships out, you actually get a personal text from someone in their customer service. It's not automated, because you can respond to it and talk back and forth with the person. And like, this person notified me when my package was out for delivery. And then that person asked me on a scale of 1 to 5 how excited you are. And I said 11 or something like that. And then they texted me back a Nicolas Cage meme. Really funny. But let me get back to what you care to hear about the products. I got 3 things from Beautylish. One thing I will say is that they do offer mostly higher end makeup. Not saying that everything is expensive, but they do have a lot of high-end makeup and skincare. And so a brand that I raved about before, I've done a video specifically focused on Sunday Riley, which I'll put up in the cards. This is a toner that I tried months back that completely like improved the adult acne that I had going on my skin, but also this helps mattify my skin during the day. But this is the Martian Mattifying Melting Water Gel Toner. This is the box it comes in. And then this is the actual bottle. But I mainly use this in the morning. I'm a cheap person, so for me to spend a pretty penny on certain items, anyone who knows me well knows that it has to be worth it. And then I got another Ordinary product. This is only the second one I've ever gotten. This is the Ordinary High Adherent Silicone Primer. It's a blurring, surface smoother, and primer. Have not actually tried this yet because I'm still using my favorite primer so far, which is the Kane & Austin Mattifying Primer with SPF. And then this is what the tube looks like. If you're not familiar with The Ordinary, you should definitely look into it as well. They are actually a more affordable skincare line because their packaging is simple. Their products are very simple and straightforward. I think the last product I ever got from them was like a 2% retinol, and I paid like $7 for it when retinol can get pretty high up there. Yeah, they sent me a little book about the primer and of course some more recommendations for products. And then they actually sent me some Beautylish and The Ordinary stickers that you can stick on your products to keep track of when to use them, day and night, whatever, in case you're forgetful, which I thought was cute. And then the last thing I got from Beautylish is my first ever Kevin Aucoin product. It's the Sensual Skin Enhancer. The color I got is SX10, which is actually a little bit too light for me, but I'm basically using it to highlight with. Now this is the box it comes in, really small. And then here's the product right here, which you would think, oh my God, why would you pay so much money for 0.63 ounces? This stuff is extremely concentrated, where you can see how much I've used. I've probably, when I initially got this, used this for a week straight. A little goes a long way. You definitely have to finesse, learn a technique to work it. I don't know how it would work for people with dry skin, but it is full coverage, long wearing, a little goes a long way. I know this thing is gonna last me for a while. The next thing I got from Amazon, and if I've not stated already, everything that I can find links for, I will link down below in the description. But I actually am running out of something I got from my first Beautylish order, the RCMA No Color Powder, I think is what it's called. And so I just decided to kind of give that a rest and go back to using just like a compact or something. And believe it or not, I have never used the Maybelline Dream Matte line. So I got their powder in the color beige medium. Still in its packaging, so I obviously have not gotten the chance to use it yet, but we'll be giving it a try. Now I'm going to jump into a company that I actually just talked about in my last Lost vlog. It's going to be my last Lost vlog for a while. You would know if you're watching my Vlogmas series. The company is called RealReal, and it's basically like a higher end online thrifting or consignment store. It's how I've been able, just to give you some details, it's how I was able to buy like my first Chanel bag, my first pair of Ray-Bans, my first Rebecca Minkoff purse. And actually I've made some more purchases from them. This is actually the second Rebecca Minkoff bag I've ever had. And I've actually been carrying this for a while actually. And I think I've already talked about this in a favorites video or something. But this purse, the original value for this is probably like $300 to $400. The RealReal, not only do they have great sales where you can almost always save 20% off on top of the sales price, but if you go like a month or two of not shopping, they will email you like a $30 gift card. And so I know for this bag, I think the sales price for it may have been like $100, but after all my discounts, I ended up only paying like $40 for it when it was originally worth close to $400. So absolutely love this bag. I just love Rebecca Minkoff's style. The design, all these pockets are useful and not just for show. And then the inside of her bags always has like an interesting contrasting fabric design, and the leather is so soft. So that's one item. Again, I don't know if they have a referral program. I know if I send you like a personal email invite, I think they'll give you like a $25 credit. So if any of you guys are interested, just leave a comment down below that you will email or message me your email or whatever. If there is a referral link type dealie, I will put that in the description box in case you're interested. But this is a maxi skirt, L'Agence. But it's a nice thick fabric. Feels very well made. And the interesting thing about this maxi skirt is you're not gonna be able to tell by me just holding it up, but it basically has like almost like a mermaid train on it. It has a zipper closure. And then the last thing from the RealReal I'm gonna show you guys is the first pair of shoes I've ever gotten. These are actually Roberto Cavalli shoes, genuine leather. Have like a Velcro closure. I've had these for a few months, and so they were obviously worn when I got them, but I've actually caused more of that to happen. Very comfortable, very well made. These shoes originally retailed for like $400 or $500. I ended up only paying like $20 for them. But the RealReal, if you have high-end taste, but maybe not exactly the budget, definitely check them out. Now the next thing I got from Amazon, and I'm actually considering maybe possibly doing a demo video with this. It's basically a copycat of that, the color switch sponge thing that you can use to clean your brushes as you change eyeshadow colors. This company is called Quick Makeup Brush Cleaner. It was like $5 or $6 on Amazon. I have no idea what the original color switch cost, but I just decided to snatch this up because it basically looked like the same exact thing. In the box, yeah, it's in the same type of metal container. And then The funny thing is the way this sponge feels, the sponge feels like a sponge that I use whenever I do my special effects makeup. There's a stippling sponge that you can use for like scar bruising and blood, and that's what this basically feels like. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same thing. If you guys are curious for me to demo this, let me know. I may just do it anyway. And as I stare at this longer, this thing is kind of triggering my trypophobia just a little bit. Maybe it's because of the light shining on it, I don't know. But let me close that and put that away. Just got a Sephora order in. Very excited about one of the products that's on the inside. One product that I originally wanted to do like a first impression demo, but I'm just really excited about trying it, so I may just go ahead and try it and maybe do a review video on it after so many days of me using it. And unfortunately, the first thing I noticed is that the 3 samples I have are not the ones I originally picked, so they must have ran out of them. I believe all the samples I originally picked were foundation ones, but oh well, samples are samples. Lila B, who I'm not familiar with, Divine Duo Lip and Cheek Color. And then 2 fragrances. The Replica, no actually no, I did pick this one. By the Fireplace. This company is really interesting because they name and make their scents after moments almost. And I know the ones I've smelled before are pretty darn accurate. Which this is By the Fireplace, which is pretty self-explanatory. And that makes me think of a nice cozy fire on a winter night. And the last one is the Terry Mugler fragrance Angel, but the Muse version, which I gotta admit, I'm not a huge fan of Angel. To me, it's really strong. I've accidentally smelled a crap ton of it all at once, where it actually made me queasy. And that's basically all I can smell, just with a slight variance, but I will give it a try eventually. Had to snatch up this affordable, another Sunday Riley product. This is kind of like a demo trial size set of 2 products that I've actually have used before. The Good Genes, which is a lactic acid exfoliating treatment, which I'm in dire need of, and the Ceramic Slip Clay Cleanser. I think this retails for like 28 bucks, but you basically get trial sizes of both to try both for a few weeks. So I've actually skimped on this just to be kind of frugal, but I will be investing in it again because I've seen such a change with my skin since I've stopped using it. So we'll be going back to that. And then the product that I mentioned before that I'm just really excited about trying, which I think I am absolutely going to be trying tomorrow, is the Urban Decay Velvetizer Translucent Mix in Medium. This is the box. Oh, it's cool. The box is velvety. This is something that you can mix into your liquid makeup, or you can actually set your makeup with. And then here's the actual jar, and it's actually velvety as well. Really excited about trying this. Due to my irresponsibility with my skin in the last few years, I have wreaked havoc on it. Just careless mistakes of going to sleep with my makeup on and allowing acne to set in, going outside without sunscreen. And so my skin over the last few years has aged, and my pores are more visible, even though I feel like they've always been big, but still. And I just have a lot of texture from me suffering from Malaya or Malaya. If you don't know what it is, look it up. And just anything that could be pore smoothing or just smoothing all together, I'm willing to try. So I'm really excited about trying this. And I believe this is another the RealReal item that I got. And these are normally the bags that your items come in. This is actually, I own quite a few articles now of Wildfox clothing that I've actually gotten directly from the site. I think this is the first ever Wildfox item I've gotten from like a thrift find type deal. This is one of their beach jumpers, and it says, "I've got a crush on you." Blue is my favorite color. Just like their usual clothing, this just feels so incredibly soft. Excited to lounge around in this. And like something like this, if you're not familiar with Wildfox, it's ridiculously expensive. Probably originally retailed for maybe 150 bucks. I took advantage of one of those $30 gift cards that will email you after a couple months if you've not shopped with them. And so I think I ended up only paying, like, with the discount and everything, just 20 bucks for this sweatshirt. This is something kind of random. This is probably going to be the last thing that I talk about. I don't remember how it happened, but I got emailed an offer to basically try a canvas print from like a social media profile post for free. And this company is called Easy Canvas Prints. I just chose one of my Instagram posts from last year when I went to Tierra Verde. And this is what I got sent. And it's completely wrapped in canvas, has a little hanging doohickey on there. And then they even sent the things to hang it up with, which I thought was really cool. So 8x8 standard canvas. I actually really like it because this is actually an accurate depiction of what my Instagram picture originally looked like. So Easy Canvas Prints, check them out. And I think I'm gonna stop it right here, guys. This was absolutely a random hodgepodge of shit. But if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask in a comment below. And again, this is it. Again, this is Rose, and thank you so much for watching this crap. If you found this at all helpful or entertaining, please don't hesitate to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm part of my random family. And don't forget to click that bell for notifications. And until next time, I hope you all have a great day, and you will see me again hopefully very soon.